My correct and wonderful people, how una dey? Welcome back to Naija Viral Gist TV. We don carry another better aproko come give una on wetin dey sup for Palace of Ife. As the tori we just dey reach our domot. We heard allegedly that Queen Naomi Shilekola Ogunwusi has finally came out and break silence over her pregnancy. And most of una wey know Queen Naomi go know say that she is not a kind of person wey dey always like to chook mouth on every trending matter. So for her to come out this time around mean say that it has been long wey say she don dey ignore all these things wey say that plenty people been dey talk about am. Because ever since when this her pregnancy was announced, a lot of people has been criticizing her here and there, both online and offline. People were asking the reason wetin make am to go back and carry pregnancy for Kabiyesi, despite all the marital issue, all the wahala wey been dey go on between both of them. That going back to carry pregnancy for Kabiyesi is a very big mistake. But those people wey dey talk that thing fail to understand one thing. They fail to understand that despite all the wahala, despite all the marital issues wey been dey go on between Kabiyesi and Queen Naomi, that Queen Naomi still remains Ooni's wife, that Queen Naomi still remain the first wife of Oba Adeyeye. Even Kabiyesi himself talk am. Kabiyesi himself talk am several times that as long say that he never collect the money wey say that he paid on Queen Naomi, that as long that he never collect the bride price wey say that he paid on Queen Naomi head, that Queen Naomi still remain and will always remain his wife, whether they like it or not, and that is the tradition of Ile-Ife people. So all these people wey been dey chook their mouth for Queen Naomi matter, all these people wey been dey open their mouths, they talk that Queen Naomi shouldn't carry pregnancy for Kabiyesi during this hard time. We say that both of them are having some misunderstanding, should know that Queen Naomi Shilekola Ogunwusi is still legally married to Kabiyesi Oba Adeyeye, whether them like am or not. And na because of all these things we say plenty people been dey talk about am. All these things we say plenty people been dey call am different name. Na im make her to come out and dey expose plenty things wey been dey happen before we say that we don't even know. She explained everything we say that she has been passing through the hands of the palace mamalawos, that is Olori Mariam and her colleagues. According to Queen Naomi, she said that Olori Mariam has been going through the doctors, going behind the doctors in order to bribe them to cause her a miscarriage. Imagine Olori Mariam trying to cause a miscarriage to Queen Naomi. What is it that made her to be planning such an evil plan to Queen Naomi? Is it because that she no fit buy Prince Adenikawo? Because Mariam has been trying everything possible. Mariam has been going to different babalawos, doing all sorts of juju, to the extent that she has sent kidnappers several times in order to kidnap Prince Adenikawo. But because that all her plans, all her efforts, all her evil plans against Prince Adenikawo no work out the way she planned them, na im make her today very frustrated. Na im make her to begin the plan another thing wey say she go do to Queen Naomi in order to get am. To the extent that she began to visit different doctors. This time around, no be babalawos again, because she don't see that Mami Tadenikawo is a prophetess. That's all the charm wey say she dey do to Mami Tadenikawo, all the juju wey say Mariam dey carry the enter palace in order to harm Mami Tadenikawo. As she don't see say all of them no dey work out, na im she begin dey visit different doctors in order to cause her a miscarriage. And because of this thing wey dey happen now, because of this thing wey just got exposed, a lot of people are beginning to suspect Olori Mariam, saying that she caused Mami Tadenikawo the other miscarriage wey just happen. Because Mami Tadenikawo have had miscarriage before. Most of you could remember that after giving birth to Prince Adenikawo, Mami Tadenikawo lost her next pregnancy to miscarriage, and we heard that the unborn baby is a boy. So due to all these things wey been dey happen now, a lot of people are beginning to suspect olori mariam, say na she be the person wey cause am. Because if not for God, we expose all this thing wey been dey happen, nobody could believe that olori mariam can try this such an evil act to Mummy Tadenikawo. If not for God, we touch all those doctors wey mariam been dey visit to bribe, we make them to begin dey expose all this thing to Mummy Tadenikawo. Nobody could have this thing, and no one could believe that mariam can be such an evil person to the extent of planning to cause Mummy Tadenikawo a miscarriage. Make I take time greet una first before we continue the chook mouth for this matter wey dey our domot. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to your time and the time when una take dey watch this our tori, and na still on top the matter wey dey sup for Palace of Ife, na im we still dey. So after Mummy Tadenikawo had a miscarriage back then, the thing pepper am so much to the extent that she has to pack all her things and leave the Lekki mansion. That was when she was still living at the Lekki mansion, because Kabiyesi suggested that she should be living there so that it will be easier for am to dey visit am at the Lekki mansion. Most of the women wey say the thing don happen to before go know how the thing dey be, how im dey pain the person wey e happen to. After the miscarriage, when Naomi feel like she should pack out of the place, that she should pack out of that environment, make e no come dey remember the thing for am every time, and also to stay away from the palace mamalawos, Mariam and her colleagues, wey been dey follow am bumper to bumper, to the extent that they later went and put juju for am. If not for the woman wey saw them when they were putting the juju, and now run to Queen Naomi place at Akure and told them to come and see, make them come and see what she saw with her two eyes. That she saw one woman putting juju for ground at Queen Naomi place for Lekki, before Queen Naomi people now went and meet Kabiyesi, and Kabiyesi now call a priest to come and remove all those juju. We say that Mariam sent someone to go and put for Queen Naomi house wey dey for Lekki. So after removing all the charms, Queen Naomi and her people now tell Kabiyesi no, that Queen Naomi have to leave this Lekki mansion, make she come and be staying with them at Akure, because the way that this thing take dey go, these people fit send some people, make them come and buy Queen Naomi at house, since they have seen that all the juju, all the charms, all their babalawos, and all their evil plans against Queen Naomi no dey work out. Na im make that Mummy Tadenikawo now pack all her things, all her properties wey dey for Lekki mansion, and begin dey live at Akure. And right now, them oloris have heard that Mummy Tadenikawo is pregnant for Kabiyesi. That's why them body been dey pepper them. Them come dey run kitikiti, dey run katakata, to do anything possible so that to cause her a miscarriage. But Queen Naomi have sent them a direct message that this her pregnancy, nothing will ever happen to am at all, because she is a prophetess and a child of God, that all their plans, all their evil plans, all their secret meeting we say them they hold for am go backfire them one by one. And we heard that Olori Mariam was so choctalized when she heard about this, because she never expected this thing to happen. She never knew that all those doctors, them doctors which she been dey visit one by one, they tried to bribe them to cause a miscarriage to Mummy Tadenikawo. She never knew that all those doctors will review all these things to Mummy Tadenikawo. But right now, we say that everything done exposed. Mariam has covered her face in a very big shame, and nothing will ever happen to Mummy Tadenikawo, because any evil thing we done expose no go ever dey powerful again. Abeg my correct people, make una no forget to chook una mouth on this matter and drop your own opinion down the comment section. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe to our channel on Naija Viral Gist TV, and stay tuned as more updates on Ile-Ife Palace will be dropping on this channel from time to time. And for most of you that have been keeping updated with us and watching our videos, we love you people so much. See you in our next post.